My channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Truly grateful watching my channel. So many channels you could be watching. I'm on the outside looking into the Philippines, and the view is amazing. That's what I want to talk about today. You know, I'm here in Cebu City. I'm at the Salina condominium community. One of the nicest I've stayed since I've been coming to Cebu. It's almost tempting to look into purchasing one of these condominiums, but that would put me on the inside. And the view's a whole lot better from the outside. When I've been coming to Cebu since 2009, and from the outside, guys, this is a world-class city. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, imagine this. I'm right across the street from the Ayala Mall, the Ayala. I'm right in the middle of the Ayala Business Center. But the mistake a lot of people make, I mean, most people when they come over here, the minute they step off the plane, is they act like they're part of a UN inspection team looking for weapons of mass destruction. They come over here, they put their white gloves on, they nitpick the Philippines, they pick it apart. They do themselves an injustice, and that's a pun included. I don't see that anywhere else in my travels. I went to Thailand, Cancun, Africa, nowhere but the Philippines. They start comparing the place, what it is, what it isn't, mostly what it isn't. The infrastructure this, the infrastructure that. See, that causes me a lot of stress, a lot of worry. And I don't want anything, to do with stress and worry 8,000 miles from home. See, when you're on the inside, you start bringing unnecessary risk. You expose yourself to unnecessary risk that you don't need when you're visiting a place like the Philippines. I'm going to give you some examples of what I mean by on the inside. So go ahead and take off those white gloves, kick back and enjoy yourself. The view from the outside is a lot better. That's why I've been able to maintain like a vacation feel for 13 years. I don't drive over here. That puts me on the inside of this place. It exposes me to unnecessary risks, unnecessary dangers. The minute you get behind the wheel of a car, motorcycle, anything over here, your stress level goes up. If you're in an accident, more than likely you're going to be at fault. If you don't die, you're on the inside. I don't want anything to do with the inside. I'm a guest here. The view's much better out here. This is a beautiful place. This swimming pool is resort level. And then here's the gym. I made an appointment to go there at 8 o'clock. From 8 to 9, you get 1 hour here. So yeah, I don't drive. I don't work here. Who comes all the way to the Philippines to work? I don't care how good of a job you have, how good of a profession you have. When you work here in the Philippines, you place yourself smack dab in the middle. And all the problems and worries and everything that working brings with it, you're going to be stuck with all of that. So I don't work here. I don't own a business here. Everybody knows how I feel about foreigners owning businesses over here. But hell, who am I to tell you what to do with your life? The name of the video is I'm on the outside looking into the Philippines, and the view is amazing. I'm not talking about what you should do. And if you can do something that's going to make the Philippines a better place to be, or a better place to live, why not? If you can offer something that the Filipino can't offer, why not? But when you open a business here, when you start a business here, it's going to bring unnecessary risk your way. The worry, the stress, the problems of being on the inside. I don't want anything to do with that. So I'm staying on the outside. Being on the outside has given me a vacation type of a feel for 13 years over here. I feel like I'm on a permanent vacation because I'm not saddled with all of that stuff that comes along with being on the inside. Never seen people pick apart a place the way that they pick apart the Philippines. You can find negativity anywhere you go. But if you come to Cebu, which in my opinion is a world-class city, it's improved 1,000% from since I first came here in 2009. If you come here and you say this isn't a nice place to live, then no place is a nice place to live. You know, my channel promotes the Philippines. I don't know of any channel that promotes it more than I do. And I'm not even a travel channel. I have a real life channel. Look at this. I'm going to enjoy this today. See, that's the universe, because it's been on my mind. I'm looking for me a hammock to put in my yard. And I'm getting so many ideas. Remember I was over in Moncton? Now look at this idea here. I'll be over here today with my book. I bought my book. But yeah, I don't drive here. I don't work here. I don't own a business here. I'm not fluent in the language here. Even though that's one of my goals, I'm not fluent yet. Because being fluent in the language, it puts me smack dab in the middle of the Philippines. I'm going to start hearing conversations that I probably shouldn't be listening to. I'm probably going to be insulted. Because if I can't understand what you're saying, I can't be insulted. I'm probably going to misinterpret people. I can't misinterpret you if I can't understand you. So you understand what I'm saying. I'm on the outside, man. It's good to be on the outside. It's good to be a guest. There's not a whole lot expected of you. There's no pressure. There's no worry. There's no problems. There's no unnecessary risk that come along with being on the inside. See, I can't argue with people that I can't understand. Once I start being able to understand exactly what people are saying, I'm going to be on the inside. The closest thing I've come to being on the inside is having a relationship and having children over here. That's the closest thing I've come to have being on the inside. Because even friends, even though I have friends over here, I don't consider myself being on the inside. Because the friends that I have over here, we don't spend a whole lot of time together. We don't, because they're busy at work. They're busy earning a living, taking care of their families. And when I do see them, or we are together, most of the time it's in a festive atmosphere. But yeah, I don't drive, I don't work, I don't own a business. I'm not fluent in the language. You know, something else that puts you on the inside is when you buy land or you buy a condominium. See, that house that I built, that land and that lot and that house that I built, it's not mine. It's in Marilyn's name. That's Marilyn's. That was a gift to her and the kids. So I'm not on the inside. I don't worry about that. Now, if I were to buy a condominium in this place, it's just a beautiful place. I mean, really, it's 4 towers, 3 that's complete. Tower 4 is here. and then they've started on Tower 5 is beyond there. I put myself on the inside. Now I got to worry, the financing. I got to worry about the value of the place, the value of my investment. Did I do the right thing? But yeah, I'm on the inside just a little bit. I've stuck my toe in the water by having a relationship over here. But that's about as far as I'm going to go, because I like the view from the outside. And I would suggest to you to come on the outside. Don't place yourself smack dab in the middle of this place, because it's not a good place to be over here. We're guests. And if you want to maintain that vacation feel that makes the Philippines the great place that it is, then I would say stay on the outside. It's early in the morning here. It's about 6:20 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'm right in the middle of this Cebu Business Park, Ayala Business Park. It's an amazing place. They were just starting to build this when I was here in 2009. Very few buildings were here. It's been raining. I'm going to give y'all a view out here. It's kind of blustery, so I apologize for that. I'll give you a better view from the... But if you come to Cebu and you say that this isn't a world-class city, you place yourself on the inside. Whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it, good or bad. I choose to be positive. Look at that rainbow. It was real defined earlier, but my damn camera was messing up. I didn't really get a great view of it. There's Rustin's over there. I like to go to their supermarket. If you're ever here and you want to get a lot of Western foods, go to Rustin. This is in Ayala Mall. That's Ayala Mall right over there, by the way. This place is modern, man. It's about as nice of a condo community I've stayed since I've been in the Philippines. It's almost tempting to buy a condominium here. Believe it or not, here's what such a small world is. Now, most of the time when I rent an Airbnb in the Philippines, it's owned by a Filipino. This condo is owned by an American who has watched my channel before. He knew who I was. Not only that, but we have a mutual friend. A couple of mutual friends. And I'm like, wow, the world is small. But yeah, none of this was here. Look at that. Remember, we were in Moncton, Newtown, but this is Ayala Mall. There's the Metro supermarket. It's another place to get a lot of international foods. It's a beautiful place, man. I love Cebu. And the Philippines never gets old because I stay on the outside. I don't come on the inside. I don't drive. I don't work here. I don't have a business here. I don't speak the language fluently. I don't do anything that's going to bring me unnecessary risk, unnecessary stress, unnecessary problems, or anything like that. It's really starting to rain now. I'm ready to go in. I want to thank y'all for listening to me today. So when you come over here, The view is much better from the outside. Not a whole lot expected of you. No pressure on the outside. You can take off your white gloves, resign your position as a member of the UN inspection team. Just relax and enjoy the Philippines for what it is, not what it isn't. That's the mistake we make. You do yourself an injustice, pun intended. You place yourself smack dab in the middle of this place, and that's no place for a foreigner to be. So if you're in America, it's getting late, before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. You don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift on your lunch break. You see somebody in the street, or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. In the Philippines, it's about 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning. Beautiful Saturday morning. It's raining now. I'm headed in. Not a day goes by, I don't help somebody over here. Give a shout out to OG Silverback. He thought I wasn't going to get back with him on his request. You know, he wants some information about moving to the Philippines. He slapped me on his channel, but it was all in good taste. He sent me a message and apologized. He said I wasn't really trying to bring any ill towards you. No excuse not to help somebody in the Philippines today. It looks normal, but really it's not. It's nowhere near the hustling, bustling place that it was pre-pandemic. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. The view from the inside, man, is amazing. But the view from the outside is spectacular.